This video may help you to understand fitting of binomial distribution to given data. We know that if x follows binomial n, p, then its mean is np, variance is npq, and this is a recurrence relation. This is the procedure. Step 1. Find mean from the given frequency distribution. 2. Estimate the parameters p and q. 3. Compute probability of x equal to 0. 4. Using recurrence relation, find the remaining probabilities. 5. Find the expected frequencies. This is problem statement. 8 coins are tossed simultaneously 250 times. Number of heads observed at each throw is recorded and the results are given below. Fit a binomial distribution to this data and obtain expected frequencies. Now in this case, we assume that x is number of heads and n is 8. This one. Step 1. Find the mean from given frequency distribution. In order to obtain mean of given frequency distribution, we require summation xf and summation f. Summation xf can be obtained by multiplying each of the xi by their corresponding fi and their total, that is summation xf. So this can be done by 0 into 4, 0, 1 into 6, 6, 2 into 32, 64. Similarly, we can obtain the rest of the entries of this column. Obtain sum of this column, that is summation f is 250. Sum of this column, that is summation xf is 1024. Substitute these values in this formula. After simplification, we get x bar is equal to 4.096. Step 2. Estimate the parameters p and q. P hat equal to x bar by n. Substitute the values of x bar and n. X bar is 4.096 and n is 8. So after simplification, we get p hat equal to 0.512. Q hat is 1 minus p hat. Therefore, q hat equal to 0.488. Step 3. Compute probability of x equal to 0. Now we know the values of q and n. Substitute those values and after simplification we get probability of x equal to 0 is 0.0032. Step 4. Using recurrence relation, find the remaining probabilities. Now in this case we prepare column n minus x into p divided by x plus 1 into q. So these entries can be obtained by substituting the values of n, that is 8, x is this, p and q, these values we have obtained in the previous slides. So substitute those values and you can get the entries of this column. Now for x equal to 0, we substitute n is 8, x is 0, p is 0.512, then x plus 1 is 0 plus 1 and q is 0.488. So after simplification we get 8.3934. Similarly, we can obtain rest of the entries. Now, probability of x equal to 0, which we have obtained in previous slide, that is q raised to n, is substituted as it is in this column, that is 0.0032. Now, probability of x equal to 1 can be obtained by substituting x equal to 0 in this relation. So, if you substitute x equal to 0 in this relation, we get probability of x equal to 1 equal to 8 minus 0 divided by 0 plus 1 p by q into probability of x equal to 0. So after simplification we get 0.0269, or if we multiply these two numbers, that is 8.3934 into 0.0032, it simply gives probability of x equal to 1. Similarly, probability of x equal to 2 can be obtained by multiplying this and this. And rest of the entries we can obtain in the same fashion. Make sure that total probability is 1. Step 5. Find the expected frequencies. In this formula, capital N is total frequency, that is summation f. In this example, total frequency is 250. So this column can be obtained by multiplying each of the probability by 250. That is 250 into 0.0032, we get this. So this is expected frequency of x equal to 0. We have rounded up here, that is 0.8 is rounded up as a 1. Similarly, we can obtain expected frequency for x equal to 1, that is 250 into corresponding probability is this. We get 6.7148, which is approximately 7. In this fashion, we can obtain a rest of the expected frequencies. If the observed frequencies are quite close to the expected frequencies, then the binomial model used is satisfactory.